Do you ever find yourself so buried in the day-to-day that you forget where you're even headed? Well, when this happens, it can feel like you're checking off a bunch of tasks, but you're not sure if what you're actually doing matters. And it's in those moments that our vision can get blurry. And that's not good. Because you see, that leads us to our leadership truth today, which is vision is what gives your leadership direction. And when we don't have it, it can lead to the fourth reason that leaders quit, which is they lose sight of their vision. You see, when you're clear on where you're going, well, the hard days, they don't feel wasted. They actually feel worth it. Like you're moving forward and you're making progress, even in the moment, if it feels hard. But when you lose clarity and you no longer have vision, it's not long until you find yourself in maintenance mode. That's why it's important to stay passionate about where you're going so that you can bring both energy and purpose into your leadership. Well, more importantly, into your team, because your team is looking at you and they're asking, what's the why behind our work? Why does this even matter? I think one way to think about it is like driving through a thick fog. Yes, you're moving forward, but you're kind of squinting the whole way, hoping that you don't run into something. Now, that does happen to all of us at some point, but having clear vision is kind of like cutting on the high beams, and when you do, you can then clearly see the road ahead. It helps you lead forward with more confidence. So here's my reflection question for you today. Do you have a clear picture right now of what you're building and why it matters? If not, this is something you might want to spend a little time on. And if you did have a vision at one time, but it's back there in that fog somewhere, well, I would recommend you spend a little time here as well. You know, one way you can put this into action this week is just to schedule 15 minutes, to step back, to get outside the chaos a little bit and write out your current vision in one sentence. And then ask yourself, does how I'm leading match where I say I'm going? I want you to take note here because alignment is critical. Because when your vision is clear, your leadership and what you're trying to achieve becomes contagious. Now, there you have it. That's one of the big reasons that leaders quit. But this isn't going to be you because you're going to take this and you're going to put it into action. Well, if this video has helped you, I want you to do me a quick favor and just drop a comment on your biggest takeaway or how what we talked about today shows up in your leadership. Not only do I read the comments, it also is going to help the algorithm to get this video out to other leaders who are looking to grow too. Well, that's all the time that we have today. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day.